This is gonna be another video blog because we are hungry. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Christian, you ready for blog 2?
Potato time. I'm gonna buy a bag of these for 99 cents. Idaho potato. Wash my potato real fast. Doesn't really matter because you're gonna cook the germs off anyways. I usually just use a plate to cut my potato.
Are you gonna put any seasoning at all?
I'm gonna use a lot of seasoning. One of my favorite seasonings is oregano. It goes with everything. You can put it on eggs, you can put it on meat, you can even put some ganj on it. It's actually oregano.
More oregano, you're addicted.
There's 2 different types. I got the crushed, the ground, and I got just the regular ones. I love using salt, both preferably. Olive oil, you can use butter. You could use any size knife, big one, the small one. I usually just go for a regular size knife. You can cut it any way. Sometimes you just gotta speed cook. Just do it as fast as you can. I like to cut my own way. That's how we do it. It doesn't really matter right now. Food's food. What matters is the end product, the way it tastes.
So you're saying it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you get there.
Exactly.
Same pan I use, right? In blog 1?
Same exact pan. I like to cook in low heat. Just throw some olive oil. Or I have to recut these to make them a little smaller. Just toss them in there. Yep. And you could always just mix this up with anything. So you could do this on a daily basis. Mix it with rice, meat, whatever you want. I prefer ground beef. You just throw in some regular size ones too. Mix it up a little bit. They say not to use a knife to spread it because you cut the pan, but I don't really care. If it was my pan, I still wouldn't care. Here's the salt.
Regular old-fashioned salt?
So I like to spread it out evenly, both sides.
And that's all too. Wow, that's interesting.
Sea salt, like a little, very cool. Barely see it. It doesn't even look like I used any. Some oregano. I love the smell. That's one of my favorite things about oregano. Some regular ones. It's really hard to sprinkle this on because this is a little too small for the leaves, so I usually just toss it in there. And then let's go for some. It's gonna take a while to cook the potato.
How long does it take to cook?
I usually don't have a time. It all depends on how high you cook it.
What are you adding there?
Some black pepper. I usually just keep testing it. We all have our own standards when it comes to eating. If you want this to cook faster, do it.
So we'll come back in about 10 minutes?
We'll come back in about 5. We'll check it in 5. If it's not ready, then we'll check it in another 5. Alright, so one thing you gotta know is when you're cooking these potatoes, they get stuck to the pan. You wanna keep checking. See how there's some stuck? If that happens, you mix it up so it doesn't get stuck. Just put it over continuously. Mix it up.
I like my potatoes well cooked. How do you like them?
I like them kind of soft, like a baked potato. Here's a raw potato, here's a baked potato. I like them around here. If that makes any sense to you.
Rock and roll.
I know I said about 5 minutes, but it's been about 8. One thing you need to know is you must lower your flame, just because the hotter it gets, the easier it is for these things to get stuck to the bottom. It doesn't really matter. I don't like getting stuck at the bottom. I don't really know why. You see how the skin could rub off easily? Moment of truth, moment you've been waiting for. I'm not really a professional when it comes to time. As you can see, these look ready. That's what you call ready.
What would you call this?
I would call it potatoes. Every time I make them, they always come out different.
So you don't use the same strategy over and over?
Yeah, because the thing is, there's going to be a day where I'm going to make the same exact thing. May not have oregano, may not even have salt. I'll still make it taste good. Put some mayo, throw it in there. Gourmet sauce.
Looks like Rudy's gonna eat that, huh?
Gourmet.
Try it.
It's definitely a treat, that's for one thing.
Do you drink a lot of milk?
I like to drink beer or water. I recommend this right now.
I'm about to, buddy.